Welcome, everyone. My name is Monique Madan, and I'm the head of Financial Life Strategies at ETF Capital Management and UPotential. This season, we're trying something out a little bit different, shorter, more easily digestible webinars that we will record and make available to you more frequently. I'd welcome your thoughts on whether you like this format better than the lengthier webinars, and my contact information will be made available at the end of the webinar. Feel free to send me topic ideas as well. Before we get started, just one housekeeping item. As with all recorded matter, the information that I present to you today is current as of its day of recording. Anyone who's met with a financial advisor or financial planner knows that the very first meeting focuses on your financial goals. This discussion sets the tone for the rest of your relationship with your advisor in that it will actually affect the investments that are recommended to you and whether priority is given to your retirement or to your estate. I would hazard to say that no other question has more influence over your financial future, nor is any other question so poorly considered. I mean, come on. If it's the first time you're asked to articulate your goals and values, how likely are you to be able to describe your life's purpose and financial ambitions? The behavioral finance researchers at Morningstar have referred to this dichotomy as the financial blind spot. Now, to be fair, we have come a long way. Gone are the days when an investment advisor will accept, I want to live comfortably as a client's financial goal. So as an industry, we are getting better at eliciting more detailed responses from clients. For example, a client might be coached with more details and say that she wants to maintain her current standard of living and, let's say, remain in her current home until age 85. That gives the planner or advisor a lot more information. For example, it would tell me that I should emphasize capital preservation for long enough to ensure that the client doesn't run out of investment assets by a particular age. However, it still falls short of the details I need to know to truly understand what you would like to make of your life's work and wealth. Different people, for example, describe living comfortably in different ways. I would have to ask a client a few more questions, such as, are you, living comfortably right now, or do you feel like you're penny pinching? Are there things that you are going without because you're afraid of outliving your financial resources? Or how do you want to age? Do you want to age independently or in a retirement community? Or how do you imagine filling your days when work and other obligations are over? Without prompting, it would be impossible for a client to volunteer this information, which is exactly what I need to learn before I can make recommendations on how to structure your financial affairs. One way to overcome your financial blind spot is to use a list of financial goals that others have prioritized. Seeing the kinds of goals that other people have found to be important can help you to identify the things that you want to achieve and can also inspire you to think a little bit bigger about the kind of retirement that you want to design. Here's the list that the Morningstar researchers used in an experiment that they conducted. The goals are varied, including ones that are very, very common, such as number 5, wanting to purchase a home, or number 6, to help pay for my kids' college education. But some are values-based and actually, may have never occurred to you or might even be harder to admit even to yourself, such as number 1, to be better off than my peers, or number 3, to experience the excitement of investing. The importance of a list is that it can be a springboard to help you identify your own desires, and clearly, if they appear on a list like this, there's no judgment. Someone else has already thought of it. Now, what effect does a list like this have on clients when they're asked to identify their financial goals? The researchers conducted an experiment to determine which goals participants would come up with on their own and what effect reviewing a list would have on the goals that they identified for themselves. The researchers found a remarkable number of clients who changed their goals once they reviewed the list. Think of that. Clients changed what they said was their most important financial goals after reviewing a list that was provided. Digest that for a minute. Specifically, 26% of clients changed their top goal, their number one financial goal in life. They changed after reviewing a list. A full 50% changed one of their top two goals. And a remarkable 73% of participants changed one of their top three goals. What this tells us is that being prompted by a wide variety of financial goals will help you to express yourself to your advisor and will help us properly guide you towards achieving your life's purpose. At UPotential, we believe that the next iteration of financial planning will be from goals-based plans to values-based plans. Unlike a goal that can become, loftier and loftier in a never-ending cycle of keeping up with the Joneses, values-based planning identifies how a client wants to live, who they want to be able to spend time with, and other fundamental issues that can shape the financial plan. At UPotential, we use software developed by Quintessence Wealth to take clients through a values-based exercise, which really does look very similar to the master list that Morningstar put together, but fundamentally is geared towards identifying more values-based ambitions. To my mind, any tool that allows you to take a few extra minutes of introspection when you are answering these very important and impactful questions is time well spent. So thank you for your time and attention. Please feel free to provide feedback, questions, and ideas for future webinars. And of course, if you're looking to engage a financial planner, it would be my pleasure to help in any way that I can.